This video I'll just continue with the explanation of my trades for the past 2 months, which is I have explained already August and September, so now it's going to be October and November, right? So August 1 to November 30. Today it's November 18, but let me just keep it as 30. So the total profit is 2.35 lakhs, and excluding all the charges it is 2.1 lakhs, and I still have an unrealized profit of 2.41. Actually the update, it has not updated for today, so it's more, just add one more lakh to it, and 1.5 more lakh to it actually. So it's going to be like more than 5 lakhs profit, guys. 5 to 5.5 lakhs in a span of 4 months, which is still great. And regarding my accuracy, it has reduced to out of 55 trades. So here, as you can see here, it's 43, but it is 43 symbols, but the number of trades that I've taken is more than 55. It's almost around 60, I guess, but I have not counted exactly because it's like a huge process, so I didn't mind, but it's somewhere around 55 to 60. Okay, and there has been 2 losses, and both these 2 losses were it happened because of my manual error. It is not because of analysis, wrong analysis. It is because of the my manual error which I made. I'll just explain you shortly. So the 63,000 rupees loss is ITC, which I've explained in the previous video, and I also got a reply from Zerodha team, and I was quite shocked to know the reason. So what happened is, so I was heavily invested in ITC and Hindustan Unilever, right? So as you guys might have seen it in the previous video, I was invested in both the stocks. So when the stock was falling in the month of September, I hedged that position by selling a future in both HUL and ITC, okay, in the month of September. Okay, I'll just search for ITC. So both, I mean, the FMCG sector was falling in the month of September, so I just thought I would hedge it and make money from there to compensate or whatever, compensate the loss which I was incurring in the cash market. Okay, so yes, I made good money in both the stocks, but there was a problem. I made a limit order on that expiry. Okay, September series expiry, I think it's September 24. 24th, yeah, 24th is the expiry. Let me check again. Yeah, this is the last expiry. Last Thursday is 24th. So 24th, on that day I had made up limit order on both ITC and HUL to exit the hedged position on futures, right? Because on expiry the future will expire, and one has to exit their position, right? Otherwise it will move into physical delivery. This was a new rule that was made like 5 to 6 months back or something, right? Otherwise it would close it, but now this will be moved into physical delivery. So if I am not closing it, they will get it back from the shares that I have invested. You get it what I'm saying? And on that day I put a limit order, and HUL got executed, and somehow I was very busy with all other things and I forgot to have a check on this. I thought I just executed both, but only HUL got executed and ITC moved into physical delivery, and that is why you see this loss. It has been moved into a physical delivery, so they exited 3,420 stocks from that, which I have got, which I invested in it. So that is the loss. So it was quite shocking for me because that is such a simple error which I made. It also ruined my 100% accuracy, but that's fine. And another loss is Dabur. Again, this is also another order error. So whatever the 2 losses that I made in the entire 4 months is because of order error, and not because of my wrong analysis. So what you see at the right side is I'm still holding these stocks. So these will continue. I will continue to hold these stocks, and so regarding the, so even in the Dabur, what happened is I entered I made good profit in that, but due to my order mistake, right? And Dauber, where is the Dauber? Dauber, not here. Is it here? No. Where is it? Okay, so here it is. So it was in 14,000 rupees profit. Okay, and what happened is, this is Dauber, right? So yeah, so what happened is I entered and exited in Dauber, and then again I entered when I saw a reversal. I am really not sure where, but somewhere around here. So after this is where I traded after the breakout, and what happened when I saw the reversal, right? I think this one. When I saw the reversal, I bought it, but again I bought this time in MIS. Okay, I bought it at the top or something. I'm not sure of the exact area, guys. It's been more than 1.5 months. But again, what happened, instead of buying CNC, I bought it in intraday. So it got executed when the market so in intraday it will be executed automatically, right? So again, another manual error which I made, which I had to incur because of my carelessness. Okay, otherwise my account had a really good trades. I'll just go through the October and November trades. Okay, now so these are the trades which I'm still holding. So this is Tirumala Chemicals, guys. So this is an obvious trade. We all traded this, right? This I posted this in the community, and so this is the pattern. So when I when I asked people to share this chart in our community, many were posting only this. Okay, I'll just delete this, and many shared this only because of this. So they shared this chart. This is nice. I'm not saying it's wrong, but what will give you the confidence? The fact that it has come out of a pattern, or the fact that it has come out of a two pattern. So this is one pattern and this is two pattern. That is the difference. But so many asked me throughout this week, they asked me this question: how do you find the stock that moves really well the next day? I mean, it's not just two people, like plenty of people have been asking me the same question: how I'm able to predict the stocks next day which moves drastically. It's very simple, because of the experience which you will gain it through from our community, and also from experience. I'm sure it's going to take you like 6 months to one. You guys are already doing great, but to come to this extent, it's going to take some time for sure. So the reason why I was so confident is because what a normal guy would do. At least 7 to 10 people have posted this chart. Okay, and almost all, they posted only this pattern and they neglected this, and this is the difference. So you must always try to take most charts if possible. If it makes sense, just go back and see and draw it yourself. Okay, and so this is where I posted it, and what happened, this is another trend line right at the top. So this is where I exited the moment it showed me okay, where is my entry? The entry is Tirumala Chemical 83.05. So this is where I entered. After it took a good support in the trend line, I entered here. Okay, I entered this candle, and it went up, and this is where I exited 89.05. This is where I entered, because this is a resistance line and it got rejected from there. Okay, so that is one. Wipro, wonderful trade. Many traded it. I'm very happy for you guys. Wipro, it's a very this is a Huge pattern, right? Wipro. So we entered somewhere around here, correct? 332. So this is where I entered 332. This was also posted in our community, correct? And I exited because of this. And exited, where is the exit? 364. Almost at the top. This is where I exited because of the wick it had. See, this is a weekly time frame breakout, and it's going to take a long time to continue its trend. You can still buy Wipro if you want as an investment. It's going to take a long time. So at a shorter time frame, I've already made more than my risk. My risk was here, correct? My risk was previous day low, and I achieved this already, so which is more than enough for me, and I'm happy with that. I closed it. Okay. Dauber, I have explained you the same pattern, and LT. Okay, LT is something that I closed it very early. This, let me show you the entry. The reason I exited is because I saw a better setup than this. Okay, but still it's a mistake only. I could have held it to it once. 928 entry is 928 and my exit is 947. Okay, so 928, this is where I entered. Okay, and 947. Okay, I just exited in a couple of days, I guess. Right here I exited, but I have invested this money into several other stocks, so probably I would have exited because I saw a better opportunity. That's it. But this is a very wonderful trade. This is still a good point for me to enter here, and it's a very good trade, guys. Look at this chart. This is the chart, and I'm going into this, and I'm seeing this. Okay, so this is how one must trade. So what was my risk here? My risk was, I'll show you, 928. And 28, this is my risk. This low, right? This is the easiest point I can keep a stop loss. Okay, and I exited here. $947. So this is what, almost 1:2, not 1:2, 1:1.8. So almost 1:2. Still a better setup, but it would have been so good if I was holding to it, but I had better setups to invest in it. Okay, so another good trade. So LT, SBFC Life, these all are not much. Cadillac, all these are like small trades. So here, Tata Motors. This is a really good trade which I have taken, guys. I entered at 136. Okay, so for Tata Motors I have two reasons. Okay, one is technical analysis and another one is fundamental analysis. Although I normally don't take fundamental analysis into account when I'm doing swing trading, but this is kind of an investment, so I had to combine both technical analysis and fundamental analysis. So normally you need not do it. Okay, so basically I entered at 136, right? So this is where I entered, exactly here, right after it touches the trend line. So my stop loss would have been here below the trend line, correct? So the last time what happened, there was a triangle pattern, and after its breakout, wonderful move, right? How much? 40% move. So again it has given a 30% move so far. Let's see how long it takes. So this is my entry and this is my stop loss. So I invested in the stock with 15 lakhs, I guess. Is it? So no, not 15 lakhs, it's 13 lakhs 65,000. Okay, and I'm still holding to the stock, and my stop loss here barely 15 to 25,000 only, because look at my stop loss here, very minimal, below this trend line. Okay, and my target, so regarding my exit, I don't know. As per the market condition, I may hold on to this trade if I want, or I may exit, I don't know. But I've got a better entry here, so the exit depends on the market condition. Okay, so it can also be a long swing trade, can be a positional trade also, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, another one is BlackRock. The reason why I didn't post this chart in our community is because it's a small cap stock, and I don't want to, we had great charts in the last 2 weeks already, and I don't want you guys to take these risks, in stocks like this. So that is why I didn't post it. And so far it is, I am sure you guys already know how it went. So look at this. This is where I entered, and so far so good. How much is the profit? So it's 50,000, 8% has moved. So where is my entry? It is 125. This is where I entered. Okay, 125. This is where I entered in this candle, and again my exit will be depending on the market condition and how the price action is being formed. So I hope you guys got an understanding that how to trade this price action pattern. I'm just checking where my risk is. I'm entering where the risk is the lowest, and I'm holding on to the trades. That's the key. You will make money not because you found a trade. You will make money because you are holding to a good trade. Everyone will find bad trade and good trade. The outcome is all dependent on how long you are holding the good trade. That is the key. Okay, that is the answer to your wealth. That is all I can say. And yeah, see, there are like several other stocks which are HDFC Life. This like 2 days back we traded it. Okay, just in case if you guys want an explanation on that, I will also explain it. So HDFC Life, so we posted this in this candle, right? And it can touch this trend line. Okay, and probably it can find a resistance. So but I think I closed it. HDFC Life, no, I didn't close HDFC Life, but I closed the other trade, which is, I closed only Tirumala Chemical, right? So HDFC Life, I'm still holding it, and I will exit only when it touches here. Maybe, I don't know for sure. Okay, but if it is very strong also, I will still keep on holding it. Okay, because there could be a chance it can break also. So it all depends on the market condition. So I bought it here only. Okay, this is where is my entry? HDFC Life 643. Yes, again at the bottom 643. This is where I bought. When the market opened, I bought it almost around the market open. Okay, and I'm still holding it. What would have been my stop loss here? My stop loss would have been definitely below this one. Okay, below the previous day low, right? Or maybe this line, the other day low, high, because it could test the previous day. I mean, on this day it could have tested the previous day, 2 days back low, and then went up. So below this also makes a good sense for us to keep a stop loss. Okay, but it didn't test, it just went right away. It's a very good trade, it's a very good breakout. And so yes guys, this is how I trade, and this is how I make a living. I'm sure you can see the main point of me trading in cash market is only to make a point, guys, because I make most money out of futures. Okay, the reason I started this series is to make a point that you can make and you can trade in cash market irrespective of whatever capital you have. aim for 5 to 10% a month consistently for 3 to 6 months, and after that increase your capital, and you can also make 50,000 to 1 lakh per month, which is more than enough, right? For the past 4 months I have made 5 lakhs profit, correct? I mean, I'm sure it's going to be more than that, but let's keep it 5 lakhs. So what has been my accuracy? So the total trades that I have made is 55 to 60. Let's keep it the minimum 55. Even if it's a 55, 53 is the successful trade, 52 trades are loss making trades, right? So it's 96% accuracy. Okay, for 4 months. I'm not sure if in my life I have been to several trainers, and I have learned from many people, guys. I'm not saying this because I have achieved this. I'm just saying I have not seen a person with this accuracy. Even I feel a little proud of what I've done in the past 4 months, and I'm also very happy that many are making money. Our techniques are very simple, right? We enter at the place where the risk is low, and we keep a very small stop loss, but our target will be very, very higher. So there are still many people who are quite confused with where to keep the stop loss, right? I've been getting some messages, so this weekend I will make a dedicated video. In this video I just want to show you guys my results, right? I didn't update it last month, so I was mainly waiting for the Zerodha's reply. They took a lot of time to reply, actually. So yes, these are the trades, and I hope you guys found it useful. I'll come back again with another video very soon, and I will explain you all the trades that we could have traded. Okay, so see you soon.